killer like anomaly. The body with the flair, treater up like a lot. I'm down bad. Tears in my lap as I hit it from the. I'm busy right now. Listen, Editboo. Take care of it, okay? Oh yeah, here, take this. People were saying stuff about your gibberish, so I got you this voice module. Alright, now get out of my room, man.
Hey proxies, Editboo here. Today, we'll be switching things up. We've got bigger projects cooking, but since those take a lot of time, we're also trying quicker, more streamlined videos to keep things fresh. This time, we'll be looking at the upcoming A-Rank Raptor agent, Kamano Manato. First, we have a deadly assault run with M6R5 Kamano, M0R1 Lucia and Yufufu against the upcoming Cycles Pompey, and afterwards, we have a complete kit overview for Manato. If you're curious about his kit and wondering whether he's worth investing in, though, let's be real, you're probably gonna M6 him as he is an A-Rank, this video is for you. But before we begin, a few disclaimers. Our intel is from the latest 2.3.3 beta build. Everything is subject to change. This is not a full guide. Those will come later in a more polished format. Performance shown here leans on strong gear and favorable conditions, so keep that in mind when judging results. And lastly, I'd like to thank the Reverse Room Discord community for making a video like this possible. Now, let's get into Furry Man. welcome back! I hope you liked that showcase. It was a pretty fun experience for me to learn how to play him, and I'm pretty sure that he has even more potential in him. But for now, let's get into his kit. Kamano's passive simplified is as follows. He gains sheer force based on the max HP. All of his fire damage is considered sheer damage. His unique mechanic is Burning Core, a meter that gets filled by draining HP when pressing special attack. Once filled up to 75%, Manato enters Molten Edge state, which gives him access to additional attacks, 15% crit rate, and a 20% increase to fire damage. It also makes his attacks consume HP in exchange for more damage until he reaches 30% HP. Lastly, his additional ability requirements are having a stun or a support agent on the team. The bonus is as follows. His ult and chain attack grant him stacks of Remnant Flame, which have a duration of 60 seconds. This duration resets on repeated triggers. Remnant Flame makes Kamano's attack heal him for 2% of his max HP if he's below 50% HP. There are two versions of Kamano's basic attacks. While he's outside of Molten Edge, pressing basic attack does a string of physical damage strikes. Pressing special attack after every attack will add fire damage and restore additional adrenaline. While in Molten Edge, all of his attacks will deal fire damage and consume HP if he's above 30% HP. While outside of Molten Edge, Kamano performs a shoulder tackle and a follow-up physical damage slash that can be enhanced to do fire damage by pressing special attack, much like his basic attacks. When in Molten Edge though, it's a string of fire damage attacks. Both counters deal fire damage, Molten Edge linking into a subsequent higher damaging fire attack combo, while regular dodge counter executes the regular physical combo afterwards. Kamano charges up his Molten Edge meter by sacrificing HP. If he gets hit during this, damage taking is reduced. When the meter is full, or whenever you let go of the button, he will perform a slash. If he clashes with an enemy during this attack, he will perform a parry that will heal him for 20% of his HP. This healing effect, however, has a cooldown of 10 seconds, so keep that in mind. For his CX special, Kamano must be in Molten Edge state, and he also needs to have enough adrenaline to perform this attack, otherwise you will be locked out of it. He leaps and inflicts massive fire damage while healing 33% of his HP back. Kamano slashes his enemy, hits the most Shadow the Hedgehog horror farming pose possible, and he doesn't look at the explosion because he is that sick nasty.
I'm the coolest.
This is the most important component of Manato's kit. His defensive assist grants him immediate Molten Edge state, and the follow-up makes him completely demolish his target by continuously slashing it to pieces like a caveman. This follow-up is available at M2 if you get a regular parry with your special attack. However, it will not grant you Molten Edge, so make sure you either use his defensive assist or fully charge your Molten Edge beforehand. At M6, Kamano also has access to this follow-up by pressing special attack on a stunned enemy for massive cerebral damage. Most of his Mindscapes are general damage increases, with 2 and 6 being gameplay changers, so I won't go too deep into them. Remember, this is not a guide, so here they are on the screen. Feel free to pause and read them at your pace. And that's our overview for Kamano's full kit at the time of making this video. His game plan revolves around maintaining Molten Edge up and parrying as much as possible so you can execute his defensive assist follow-up for huge damage. A simple but very engaging and rewarding gameplay loop. He'll be fun to see how many teams he fits into when he goes live, but for now, I'll be running him with a good old support plus stun combo. That will be all for today, proxies. If you like this kind of format, let us know. If there's anything Kamano you'd like to know or for me to cover other future agents, make sure to comment below. I'll be looking forward to it. Editboo, out.